after week after week. Even Oprah asked me, she said, girl, you got any more tears left? And I sent a tweet that said, I'm a black woman who has made it to 50 years old. Of course I do. But right now they're tears of joy. I'm shaking. I'm more nervous to just be me than I am to act. Because when somebody rejects you, it's personal. But this time in my life, God has been saying repeatedly, you are enough. You are enough. After 30 years of acting, there are times when we get so discouraged and you think, am I doing this just for me? Does it matter? Am I reaching somebody? I acted because it was my voice. I found my voice as a teenager here in Atlanta. I was a ward of the state for a while, and that can tell you that you're a statistic. And I look at this room full of strong women, and you know, all it takes is for somebody to tell us we can't do something, and it'll piss you off, and you'll rise up. I was like, I will never be a statistic. And so my journey has been one of surviving. And one of the hardest questions I was ever asked from God one year was, what do you want? That journey has taken me the longest to answer because I wasn't surviving anymore. I was trying to live off of just a wish, and I'm still growing to know that it's okay to want something and wish for something. But at moments like right before this show, I was getting discouraged. I had a job offer. It was wonderful. I was going back to Oregon, a place I loved. But it was this weird dynamic. I was feeling like, is this it, God? Is this it? And at the same time, he was filling me with something and filling me with something and filling me with something. And I was like, how do I get all of that out? And you wouldn't believe it. I prayed, laying down on the floor, listen to this. I couldn't move at one point, and I was listening to Joel Osteen. I was listening to Joyce Meyer. I was listening to T.D. Jakes. I was listening to who is now my bishop, Bishop Dale C. Bronner. And I was looking at Oprah, and I remember thinking at one point, oh my God, I don't want to be on another TV show to ask for help. I want you to help me, God. And if you fill me up, present me some way that I can get all of what you're filling me up without. And one day I might get to Oprah. And I'm telling you, less than a week later, I had an audition for that show. And I got all the way to Oregon and got a call back for it on my birthday. Raven called me on New Year's Day, the beginning of a year. And you all have overwhelmed me with the response and the reception for my work on this show. But I got to tell you, the other part was, they don't celebrate us. They call us average, the average African-American woman, the average people. They didn't have a place for me in LA at the time. And even now, I went recently and there's a feeling that, the show is what it is. I knew, as much as I believed in Hannah, that I couldn't afford to miss the mark with y'all. I knew who she was. I know who she is. And if you think that's average, I knew that I would, if y'all liked it, you would undergird me and I would show them that there is power in what you think is average, but we are in no way average. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And this is like the first thing that I'm being honored for, and I couldn't have asked for it to be in a better place. My home, the Black Women's Film Network, thank you, Ms. Mims, for the nomination. Thank you so much, Cheryl Gripper. But all of you have gone back with me. My cat, Bertrand, thank you. You all have watched me grow up. And I got to say this to you, Miss AJ. I know you from back in the day. AJ was always powerful and strong and seemed to be so self-assured. I ride your strength, because that's my Capricorn. We're Capricorn.
Amen.
I ride your strength. Right. And I'm learning to stand in my power. I'm learning to stand in it. But I thank you. And where's my Amy Holloway? She's known me since high school. I got a room full of people that have been lifting me up and supporting me forever. And Owen got a table for me at the drop of a hat. And my babies, they constantly are telling me, come on, Miss Fox, step on out there. Speak your truth. Be powerful. I am honored to receive this honor. And I hope that you know, no matter what you see me do, I will never fail you in starting out with integrity.
Amen.
I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank